Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Economic Talks. My name is Kamini Yadav, student of MCom Applied Economics Semester 2 from Lucknow University. In this video, we are going to discuss about Green Revolution in India. Green Revolution in India was initiated in 1960s by introducing high-yielding varieties of wheat and rice to increase food production in order to alleviate hunger and poverty. The technological revolution was launched in October 1965, has been given different names such as New Agricultural Strategy, Seed Fertilizer Water Technology or Green Revolution. The concept of Green Revolution was given by Dr. Norman E. Borlaug and he is known as the father of Green Revolution in the world. Whereas in India, M.S. Swaminathan is the father of Green Revolution. Now, let us discuss about some components or features of Green Revolution. First point is use of HYV seeds. HYV means high yielding variety seeds. मतलब ऐसी seeds का इस्तेमाल करना जिससे yield ज़्यादा हो, production बढ़े और productivity भी बढ़े. Second point is use of fertilizers, chemicals and pesticides. Different kinds of fertilizers such as nitrogen fertilizer, potassium fertilizer, phosphorus fertilizer along with pesticides were used to increase crop yields. Third point is mechanization of farming. Mechanization of farming means use of machines such as tractors, threshers, etc. Fourth point is better use of infrastructural facilities. During the period of Green Revolution, we focused more on infrastructural facilities such as irrigation, warehousing, electrification, transportation, marketing, etc. During the period of Green Revolution, the primary aim was to increase the crop yields, particularly of wheat, by using high-yielding variety seeds, chemical fertilizers, pesticides and other modern irrigation techniques. The wheat varieties introduced during the period of Green Revolution were of dwarf varieties, notably developed by Dr. Norman E. Borlaug. These varieties were shorter in stature as compared to the traditional wheat plant, but they had more robust stem that allowed them to support higher grains and withstand the weight of increased grain production. Now, let us discuss about some positive impacts of Green Revolution. First point is rise in production and productivity. Before the period of Green Revolution, India was totally dependent on imports for food. But after Green Revolution, our country became self-sufficient, which eliminated our dependency on imports for food. Second point is rise in productivity. Productivity means how efficiently we are using our inputs to produce the maximum level of output. During period of Green Revolution, productivity mainly increases of wheat and rice. Third point is stability in food grain prices. Production was increased to such a great level that there was no more shortage, which led to stability in food grain prices. Fourth point is increase in employment and fall in poverty. Green Revolution solved the problem of seasonal unemployment by introducing multiple cropping techniques. Mechanization of farming helped in improving non-farm economy by generating employment opportunities in services like warehousing, transportation, etc. Now, let us discuss about some failures of Green Revolution. There is no doubt that Green Revolution has led to increase in productivity benefiting farmers and declining poverty. But there were some problems associated with Green Revolution. The first problem was it was restricted to only few crops. HYV programs were restricted to only 5 crops, that is wheat, rice, jowar, bajra and maize. Non-farm crops were excluded from the ambit of this new strategy. Second point is increase in regional disparity. Green Revolution spread only in irrigated and high potential rain-fed areas like Haryana, Punjab and western Uttar Pradesh. Other regions were excluded or ignored, which led to regional disparities. Third point is increased inequality. The benefit of Green Revolution were not evenly distributed. Wealthier farmers who could afford expensive techniques and chemicals were benefited the most. Point is dependency on external factors. The revolution made farming totally dependent on chemicals like fertilizers, pesticides and machines. This created a cycle of dependency where farmer has to keep purchasing expensive inputs to maintain their productivity. which could be financially unsustainable. Now, conclusion. Green Revolution is a major achievement in India as it has provided food security by increasing production and productivity. The achievements of Green Revolution have definitely been revolutionary as it has benefited the poor by providing lower food prices and increased employment opportunities in rural and non-farm economy. However, it was restricted to only limited crops, so it is essential to expand new technologies to all the states and cover more crops. It has also generated social inequalities in the society and degraded the environment. So, second green revolution is now needed, which should be environmentally and socially sustainable. Thank you and have a nice day.